I didn't eat today. Fair enough. Any particular reason, or just kind of like, I didn't feel like it? Because, to be honest, I've only had coffee so far myself. Later? Well, that's because I fell asleep earlier. You know. Let's give Phaser another try. And then not only that, I'm probably also going to play at least a little bit of Satisfactory here too, because, you know, gotta have that Satisfactory. You know what I'm saying? Should make sure that I have something a little bit more than just the one thing going on. As much as I'd like to kind of make this entirely focused on... Oh, my speaker just came out. Yeah. Yeah, Satisfactory 1.0 out today now. So you know I got to play at least like a little bit of that, right? But I also wanted to give this another try just because, hey, I do like Dead Cells, and I feel unsatisfied with how that last stream couldn't get anywhere with this. But yeah, I can do better than that, right? Now I need to go make sure that well, okay. Let's at least start this up first. Make sure that I got this confirmed. And then ready to start up, so to start up the actual run. Yeah, we got Satisfactory 1.0 coming out. So I wanted to do at least like a short thing. Let's go see some of the new stuff. And then I'm going to do, you know, of course, proper series off screen then. Go pair that up with Cookie Clicker, I guess, for the sake of keeping the automation games together. Whatever, if you would even call it that. You call Cookie Clicker an automation game now, you know, even have it still up in the background here. Still happening. But, you know. Getting closer. To what? To progress, I guess. And by closer, I mean, I'm still like literally a year away from actually finishing up with that game. Even though I am largely done with it for the most part, I would say. Anyway, back to it here again. Okay. Let's start this up video style. Start rolling up video. You're not going to watch the debate? No, I'm not going to watch the debate. Somehow I imagine that I'm not going to be swayed on any sort of issues by watching a debate. Anyway, continuing on here. But I am American. Let me tell you, it's just like, no, I'm not an undecided voter. Oh, imagine that. All right, anyway. America, yeah. Amerigo Vespucci's country, as we all know and love. Anyway, doing the actual thing. Like, what am I gonna get out of the presidential debate here, really? Let's be honest here. Nothing. Anyway, hopefully my speaker holds out here. All right, sign this up then. Yeah, we're gonna do this proper video style and hopefully have a good run here, and then some Satisfactory. Just like, you know, here's the thing: in even just an hour of playing Satisfactory, I can get a lot of stuff done. But that's not like anywhere close to finishing the game. It's gonna require hundreds of hours to get stuff done in to get like through the game of Satisfactory. But in the first hour or so, you can blow through a lot of things pretty quick. We recommend, I know, but you gotta understand, it's like I don't have a macro set up to turn on the recording with my controller, right? Why would I do that? Anyway. Got a comment on one of the previous runs asking me to use the phaser in a stream, which, yeah, sure, I can do. And I did. And they were not very good runs. Yeah, that last stream Did not get much of anywhere, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I am giving up on the phaser here. No, no, no. We are back here and we are ready to give it one more go. I'm feeling good on this one. Just got to figure out some sort of run that works. That or just, you know, in general, take a day off, come back here and start to feel a lot better. Now me, not a huge fan of phaser. I mean, and that's not only because, yeah, I did just have a very bad stream with it previously. No, no, no. Phaser is one of those weapons, especially on 5-cell mode. Sure, you might get big burst damage, but that's big burst damage against one enemy. There are a lot of enemies that at any point in time you're going to be fighting in a Dead Cells run. And, oh, sure, for healing? Absolutely. You know, there's a lot of enemies that you're going to be fighting at any point in time. And they purposely put a bunch of small enemies, like the rats, for example, there to make absolutely sure that stuff like phaser is less effective. Because I don't want to be phasing over to a rat. I want to be phasing over to the big enemies that's in between the 5 different rats that are currently on the ground like that. And the other problem is that we are also, of course, looking at stuff like bosses. Where bosses, yeah, sure, having that burst damage, gonna be a lot more useful than against regular enemies. However, bosses do have like a soft damage cap and whatnot. I'm not gonna be one-shotting just about anyone. So while you might be able to get a little bit more use out of using a phaser, yeah, you are not gonna be able to say even do as much as just some very sustained, lower, but more constant damage that you get out of, say, a turret. On the other hand, though, when it comes to using the phaser, you can use this as stuff like a secondary sort of dodging around. You do throw yourself all around the... Come on, really. You do throw yourself all around the, well, everywhere when you're using it. And so if you got like roll on cooldown, you can just go use phaser, jump directly behind an enemy. Which there's something to be said about that. Fairly low cooldown time. And of course, if there's anything that synergizes with using your secondary skills, whether it's mutation or something like the electrodynamics of the diverse deck, you can definitely get some use out of that. I think phaser may be one of the more ideal sort of items that you can use to get all those electro balls out. There is also some very built-in sort of synergies. I'm talking specifically using the Assassin's Dagger with this and everything. It's just, what can I say? I also just don't like having myself thrown all the way around a level in Dead Cells. It was a big issue I always had with using the meat skewer, where the meat skewer would just launch you forward. Now, obviously, the phaser is a little bit more controlled. I'd even compare it more to the Snake Fangs or something, because you know exactly where you're going to be. Well, okay, you don't know necessarily exactly where you're going to be ending up, because enemies will turn around very quickly. Now, is it even useful in boss fights? Yeah, you know, that's actually a good point. Conjunctivious, certainly. Sometimes being able to get too conjunctivious, especially if you're using a melee build, can be just annoying by itself. So you can certainly get some use out of that. It's just, I don't know. More often than not, when it comes to burst damage, what I like is, I'm using the Powerful Grenade right now, for example. The Powerful Grenade does a big, huge, you know, circle. It's got a big, huge radius that it's going to be hitting. And so even though it's burst damage, it can take out a huge amount of enemies at one time. That's not the case with the phaser, which really only targets a single enemy when you press that button. So it is... it's not my favorite. And certainly after that last stream, I maybe came away from that thinking, it's not a particularly good weapon. But we're giving it another try. I think we can make this thing work. I got a bunch of... So for the custom run here, I didn't say that I would give Tentacles some shots in the stream. I said that I was going to do Phasergin to make Phaser work, because I want to make Phaser work. And then, what was the other one that I was going to do that we were talking about for stream stuff? Yeah, by the way, you can just always request streams at any point in time. No guarantee that I'll do it, but no, most people don't ask. What can I say? I'm just kind of like, hey, let's go do some weapon. Let's just go do a brutality run or something. I am, you know, despite the fact that I've done so many challenge runs and everything, I'm still open to doing more challenge run type of stuff. I actually really like this with the roll produces toxic cloud like that. There's certainly something to be said there. Also, I should be taking out the gauntlets here so that I can get some. I don't know if I ever actually saw that. Anyway. I should take out the gauntlets to get a little bit of healing. And that lore room, I don't know if I ever actually just looked at the water. We'll do a tentacle next time. Or didn't I have something else that I was talking about doing in the next stream? I don't even remember. There was like some other... whatever, let's just say tentacles next time. I feel like that's fair. Yeah, a lot of fast weapons that I got unlocked this time, ready. There's things that I think will be very useful with the phaser in particular. And baseball bat, there is absolutely something to be said about that. Because the baseball bat, of course, synergizes with stuns, and you do get just a little tiny micro stun when you're using the phaser. And that can be great, right? So... I'm going to try and really exploit that if possible. Look, if I'm kind of unsure on how well this weapon is going to be working, I do think there's something to be said about just trying to use the most powerful weapons possible. And I think most people can agree, one of the best melee weapons out there is that baseball bat. That's why they call it the baseball bat. Ugh. I felt bad even saying that. Saying the word based is stupid. I'm sorry, everybody who's everybody into based gods and whatnot. It's a dumb word. I'll still say it, but you know, it's like I say 69 impartially when I talk about 69, for example, and make mention of that being I can't believe I've been scanned by you twice now. You got Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I don't know what the issue is. Speaking of which, actually, yeah, it's Satisfactory out now, 1.0. There's achievements. Ooh, I'm going to be getting achievements now. Ooh. Come on, surely there's something to be said about that. Yeah, like I was just saying with a diverse deck, this is a good synergy to really get these. Oh my god. Or at least it would be? Does it not actually work to... Yeah, it's like this should... Okay. Draw lightning anytime you use your other skill. Do it. Do the thing. Okay, I guess this does not actually have good synergy. For some reason, it does not activate the whole getting out lightning ball thing. Oh no, I'm already finding weaknesses in my original plan here. I can't believe it. That's a lie. I totally can believe it. But it's not what I wanted to have happen. Well. Anyway, Anyway, yeah. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic, also produced by Coffee Stain Studios. But you might recognize them mostly for, of course, their contribution to the world in the form of Goat Simulator. But Satisfactory 1.0. Probably going to be doing a little bit of that after this very stream. Look forward to it. The tentacle was good, and you said you didn't believe that, but you give it a shot next stream. I mean, I meant after we do the phaser run. We're doing the phaser run today. And that was we're doing the phaser. I said that I was going to do that last week, and it's not the next week yet. I'm trying to make a Mr. Show reference, but that's not working. Never mind. You know what? Scratch that. Didn't do it. I hate this circumstance that I have, well, let's be honest, forced upon myself. But that doesn't mean that I have to like it. It just means that I have to respect its existence. Yeah, give me this here. Make this nice and easy, right? And there you go. Micro stun. Still enough Still enough to get that sweet, sweet critical going, baby. Any merit in using Phaser and Wave of Denial? Probably not great damage. What specifically are you thinking with that combo? Because I can imagine, like, force enemies away from you and then Phaser right to them. That might be something like that. No synergy with poison here, so... Oh, how did I not get that parry there? How shameful. If I'd stop attracting more than one enemy to me. This is the exact thing that I'm talking about. Big weakness, fighting more than one enemy at once. And in Dead Cells, well, okay, with the way that I play Dead Cells on 5-cell mode, you're generally not fighting only a single enemy at a time, right? That said, watch that. That's a fun combo. The Nothing Personnel Kid. Yep. There we go. The Nothing Personnel Kid build. I do have the... We are indeed looking at a katana in the mix too, which might come up. Certainly came up when I'm gonna get the... You know what? I want this up again specifically for when I'm getting cursed in the next biome. So let's just set that up right now. See, how about that? But yeah, katana. I think there's something to be said about that. And I think that I might end up using it if I get the opportunity. We'll see. Scamming is a strong accusation. I gave you so many opportunities to give me a game to play, and then I gave it to someone else because your phone was not working or something. It's just like, what can I say? Get a phone that works. And hence that's why you got the 2-episode mega series, mini-series. It's really a mini-series, let's be honest, of Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, a game that it was okay. I figured out how to play it. That's the important part. Look, the important bit is that I understand how to play that game, not necessarily that, anything else, really. Okay, I see that we have a thing going with the amount of enemies coming in here right now. It's bats. I was in the middle of nowhere. Well, look, it ain't my fault that you squandered that opportunity. I gave you many a thing. And now, unfortunately, we have, like, Satisfactory coming out. I can't do something else right now. I'm going to be playing Satisfactory, baby! I was thinking teleport into the enemies and immediately push them away for funsies. I mean, that would work to a certain extent. I don't know if that would necessarily be, like, a great build, especially knowing that stuff like bosses, not very affected by anything pushing around that isn't that third hit that what was that thing called? The third hit that the Spartan Sandals does. You know what? I'm going to keep this for right now. I really just need that one hit for getting cursed more than anything else, right? In fact, I think I'm just going to go take... Well, first off, let's go get back up to 100% health. And then I am going to go take Damned Vigor just because I died to curses so many times last time we were doing this. I can make this easier on myself, just doing that. Maybe not take it the entire time. I feel like I'm really going to be using and abusing that mutation if I let myself do so. But I can have it once. As a treat. Some skills just don't activate electrodynamics. It's weird. Yeah, this would be one that would work really well for that. But, I don't know. I don't know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, all right, what do we got here? Have you still not watched the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor series? 2 episodes? Why not use Scheme? Because I don't know, I just don't think Burst is going to be important enough. I will take that, though. That's a good little... That's certainly something that I think is going to help out nicely. A shield that actually scales with my stuff. Oh, right there, eh? Ooh. I'm not a fan of that one. Oh, my God. Yeah, see, that's why I took it, though. I knew it was going to come up. I hate choices. Let's see, we would have already been at a point where I was dead if I didn't take that mutation. All right. Okay. Get that phaser working here. And pick up that key just because, for fun. All right, well, we are already at a less than ideal start, which is expected, to be honest. Get in. Phaser does also stun enemies pretty well, so there is something to remember about that. But all right. Ugh. Unfortunately, I already used a thing now, but whatever. I have not watched DRG videos out of spite, but I made them for you. They're yours. They're your videos. They're your rightfully earned videos for you. How can you not watch them? How are you refusing these fresh-baked videos that I made just for you? Just for you. On behest of somebody else, but I mean just for you. If you watch them, I'll do another series. What if I did that? Would that be good enough? I got so many series I still need to do, and so many series in progress. I keep wanting to do Kittenverse, but it's hard. I fell asleep for like 2 hours earlier today. Well, right before the stream. It's like earlier today. Yeah, like an hour, like 20 minutes ago. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's a thing. Home baked or half baked? It can be both. There you go. Yeah. Gonna get me there. I know how to play this game despite my my performance at the very start of this area, by the way. Ugh. Actually, yeah, I do want to get rid of you first. Get that door advantage, baby. You love it. I mean, I do love it. Door advantage is great. You get a hefty stun on that, after all, right? No, you don't. Yeah, see, just that like little micro stun there is enough to, there we go, is enough to take out a lot of enemies. It's pretty good. Okay. Did actually manage to dodge that. Kept my thing. And done. There you go. I guess if you're using this right, you do actually get that throwing of yourself 2 times damage. Spicy indulgence. But no. That's one tasty indulgence. Take that though too. When you play a game of my suggestion. Well, do you have anyone on the list as of right now? Maybe I can make that work. I don't know how I did not activate a bat right there. I somehow perfectly went around that bat so it didn't notice me, despite being directly next to it. I don't know, just a weird thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But I thought that was interesting enough to point out. All right, there you go. What else we got going on here? Well, I mean, I'll tell you what we got. I got a charged up deck, which should be working pretty effectively for this particular area, right? And we'll go right now. Perfect. And perfect. And there you go. That's how you do it, baby. And now I kill that bat. Ugh. In punishment for not seeing me earlier. It's so stupid. Just get over here. Oh my god, come on. Just I guess phaser's not really working super well when I have a door right there, right? Okay. Gotcha. See, that's how you do it, baby. This is also, of course, a really nice synergy when it comes for this. I mean, not nothing to do with, of course, the phaser itself, but there's also really good synergy with this shield when it comes to using the baseball bat. And there you go. Yeah, that's how you do it, baby. Why would I play the initial start of this so badly? It's like, I feel like this is going pretty well now. I got a nice, good I got a nice, good, like, rhythm going when playing this. It's just, there is a reality where I didn't take, of course, there's a reality where I didn't take Damned Vigor, and the run just ended right there. And we're right on to Satisfactory, baby. Nah, I probably would have done at least another one, but... Oh, this is actually incentivized at this point. Oh, it would be kind of fun, though, to go and do Ossuary, but I also know Mama Tick is not gonna do well with the phaser at all. You can't get behind Mama Tick, of course. I think the preference... Well, maybe I could have also gone to the sewers, because there is some synergy to be had with the stuff. Maybe phases that also activates Toxic Cloud plus Hokutos? Is that any different than any other Hokutos build? Nah, no, I don't think that. I think that, you know, if you get Toxic Cloud of anything, that's pretty much just a Hokutos build at that point in time, right? That's just how that's gonna go. I'm gonna get rich quick. I think that's gonna work well here. Let's see, bullets per minute. Oh, I still gotta do that at some point in time. Fine. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, Hokuto's bow can even synergize with itself if you have the arrow explodes into Toxic Cloud, so... It's one of those, like, I don't know. Also, Phaser, not gonna synergize well, of course, with the old Thorny here. So that's gonna be something to keep track of. And there's stuff like this, though. It's still, like, I can phase into an enemy and have them get hit by the electricity. There's a combo there. Yeah, of course, just using... I'm not quite sure what happened to that Inquisitor, but that was funny. Yeah, there's something to be said, though, about just using head. Throwing the old... What's that sort of thing? I think I do get phaser bonus, the bonus damage on there. I mean, I certainly do because I'm killing it, because I'm not killing enemies without that. Okay. Oh, really? It got active because of the electricity. Come on now. Supposed to give, you can't see me. I know literally you're a big eyeball on an obelisk, but you shouldn't be able to see me. I'm like John Cena. I don't know. I don't watch wrestling. I'm not a wrestling man. Like to the tune of Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers. Okay. Fine then, that's the deal. You watch the 2 Deep Rock Galactic episodes, and I will play bullets per minute before the end of linear time. No, get that one. I want to make sure that I'm getting rid of that dancer, but... Yeah. But that's... The pact is sealed. I don't want to play bullets per minute, though. That's just... It's... I don't like sound cue games, and I don't like... Well, I'm just bad at first-person shooters. I like them well enough, but it's not like... It's not my preferred type of game, for the most part. Wow, getting lucky here. Ooh, very nice. Oh, I like that one. Get him quickly. Damn, well. I at least got the stats back up. That's fine, though. All right, throw me back on here. I think this will be useful. I don't want to just sit entirely on the prevent yourself from getting hit by one hit thing. Foresight. It's called Foresight. But it is... Foresight's really good. Like, let's not mince words here. Foresight, as far as you know, part of the diverse deck whole kit of things, I guess you call it. It's really good. It's definitely top tier sort of stuff. Although diverse deck, of course, just obviously provides a lot of great utility for many a different thing. It's just, what can I say? Foresight's really good is the thing. Much in the same way that I think ice armor, top tier defensive item. You're not going to be getting a whole lot of damage out of that, but there's good reason why I will take ice armor over a lot of more damaging items. All right, 13, doing good. Should be getting the By the way, get rich quick, paying off. Already can go afford the potion charge here, which I'm looking forward to, which I'm gonna do. Stop. Hey. Cut that out. Only room for one here, and that one is me. Slay the Spire stream? I mean, I did a bunch, well, years ago at this point, but I haven't played Slay the Spire for quite some time at this point now. We got Slay the Spire 2 coming out eventually. I scanned through YouTube VODs 4 times, didn't see Deep Rock Galactic. Direct search, couldn't find them. Went back to the VOD and realized that I've been actually blocking out those VODs in the midst of Zero Ranger and Void Stranger. Yeah, I mean, that was right around that time, wasn't it? I mean, I remember specifically the entire reason. I was just looking for, hey, give me some filler stuff while I'm working on Fallout, of which I'm still not done with that. Like, I got most of the way through New Vegas, and then I'm just like, come back to it. It's not, no, I want to go do the... Well, what was it specifically? I got most of the way through New Vegas, but then I decided that I wanted to go do side quests in Fallout 2 and 3, which I did, but I still haven't made the video for that yet. So, so many things I got planned that I'm still not doing just because it's like, well, I don't know. It's hard to do stuff. What was the thing I said on the last stream? I'm purposely making sure that I don't put out enough good content, so that I keep that small streamer sort of aesthetic. You don't want me getting too big, right? Like 4 years ago, it wasn't that long. It was like 2, 3 though. Yeah, but maybe 2020 was actually around that time. Doesn't seem impossible. Hey, how do you not get hit by the thing? Whatever. It's, as long as I don't get hit stupidly by the back of a thorn, you'll be okay. Undermine 2. Oh, you know I'm going to be playing Undermine 2. Undermine's fun. Undermine was a very fun game, but I exhausted the content too much before it got out of early access and then didn't feel like playing it anymore. That and Lunacid. 2 cautionary tales about playing a game too much before it's actually completed. Okay, I think good. I got every one of the enemies around here to follow me. It's too much. Okay. You know what? You know what we're going to do? Parry. Oh, well. I can take them out if they're just going to be transforming into an elite like that, but I was thinking parry. Parry build here we're looking at. I can also just get rid of the other various enemies that are not thornies around here too. There you go. There you are. Now I think I did hit the back of one thorny, but that's why Foresight is here to kind of save me on that, right? But hey, that was the combo. No. Cut that out right now. Just see me on the edge of that platform there. All right. Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of... the big thing with doing Slay the Spire, I think, was the fact that, hey, you got to play through the game like 20 times to actually beat the maximum ascension level, and I was just... that's a lot of times to play through that game. It was the same thing when I was playing Balatro there. Oh, Balatro. A fun game that I enjoyed, but, I don't know if I want to play through 8 times to get the gold stake on every one of them, That's a lot of playthroughs. All right, I'll take another phaser. Think that, I'm still using, like, the base level one. I can get more damage than that. Oh, if I want to go up to maximum difficulty... Look, maximum difficulty in Dead Cells, for example, 5 runs. Minimum. Even unlocking all the content in Binding of Isaac, at least like 14 runs. And that's just the routes, it's not even like characters. Okay. Managed to get the shoot arrow there working out well for me. It's doing good damage. There you go. Completely forgot about that game. How can you forget about Undermine? Undermine does, speaking of like Binding of Isaac, the Mining of Isaac, I remember doing a stream called it that, off of something somebody said, which is still a pretty great name. I just want to say, good wordplay on display there, chat. One of your finest moments coming up with that one. But yeah, it's just like it's like, I got Assassin's Dagger here. I mean, the baseball bat's very good, though. I will say the baseball bat is very good. It's not significantly more powerful. I'm just gonna keep what I got. The baseball bat is very good, though, and has been putting in a substantial amount of work. All right. You know what? I can do this quick enough. There you go. Just like that. So and that's sort of burst damage that is great if there's only a single enemy there. In very specific circumstance, it can be quite good. Art style's mid? What? I like the art style. I was totally fine with that. You didn't like Black Rabbit or anything? I think I really like that character and everything. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Get rid of you before you become a... No, again, that was me slamming on the toss these two arrows, which is actually becoming more useful than I thought it would be. How about that? Imagine that. Yes, welcome to the good phaser run. And also Satisfactory, probably going to do that too. I might go take a break to go and get a pizza or something, though. And then I can have pizza while we play Satisfactory. Because I still haven't eaten any. I had like 2 cups of coffee at my job, getting that good old work coffee. But I have not eaten any food today, so I might want to do that. Just don't end 15 minutes. Well, it depends on how well the rust of the run grows. So I can't make any promise one way or t'other. It's entirely dependent on the run. All right. What are we looking at? Where's the food shop? Get back up to full health. All right. My favorite phaser build is Assassin's Dagger, Phaser Initiative, Killer Instinct, and Scheme. Can one-shot a lot of stuff. But can it one-shot everything, though? Like, I want to one-shot everything. But yeah, Assassin's Dagger is clearly the weapon that's built for phaser usage. But you do get really good synergy with Baseball Bat, as we've kind of already seen. It does set up the critical on that weapon pretty well, which is good. I like that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a little bit of go kill death. That which is not death cannot die. React to the presidential debate. No, we were talking about that before. I'm not going to be swayed anyway by the presidential debate at this point. I'll tell you that. I'll give you that one for free. Like, what do I want to react to with that? What do I care with the presidential debate? Let's be real. I just feel like this is a video game channel, you know. Like, hey, we play video games here. We don't do politics, right? I think you're thinking of a different stream. All right, what do we got here? Might watch one of the debate. No! The phaser, obviously. No, get the parry out there. Ugh. See, I should be able to parry most of that. Oh, whatever. Ah, death! I'm just gonna be sure that I got this here. Yeah, it's like, I suppose going for the parry on that rather than dodging around was not the most yeah, close. Was not the most ideal sort of thing that I could have done. Yeah, phaser obviously not super great. Could have gone worse. Does the Donkey Kong death scream? Oh, that. Hey, and on poison? Yeah, sure. Seems like a good alternative. Then I'm also just gonna go switch right over to poison here, and that should be a good combo. All right. Fight was a skill issue, not the phaser's fault. I mean, phaser is not going to stun bosses. I thought it was a Vor channel. Channel 8, baby. Like the Earthworm Jim 2 level. You ever play Earthworm Jim 2? Good game, good game. Really enjoy it. Earthworm Jim games are pretty fun. The Graveyard, the Slumbering Sanctuary. Let's just go. Look, I had a bunch of bad runs. Let's go just something simple. I gave you a death fight there, and I did not do particularly well in terms of playing it, but hey, we got through it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Big thing is that I got to remember. Well. All right, back to instant death prevention mechanics. All right. Okay, I still got damn vigor. My vigor is ready to withstand damnation. Wow, why do both of you have something? See? Just like that, in that exact way. Man! That's why I like having this mutation. Really does make things a lot easier. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I'm not watching the presidential debate. Like, what do you know? Okay, there we go. It's funny, it's just like after years of dying into a single hit, it almost feels cheap to take a damn vigor here, but it's like the run would have been over twice at this point in time if I didn't do that. Giant killer. Nah. I mean, that's something that I'm considering taking because, hey, I think it will synergize well with, of course, doing big burst damage when it's something that does a lot of damage against elites and bosses, but That's what I say. All right, here we go. And we're back up to the regular. All right, and then what else are we doing here? I don't even remember now. I mean, that was pretty much the major goal. Try to make sure that I'm back up at full health and full potion charges quick enough. I did get a lot of money, of course, just purely from. Here we go. All right. What else are we looking at? Look, do you want me just to end the stream so you can go watch the debate? Jeez. I don't know why why you want to talk about this right now. Anyway, I don't even remember now. I'm not gonna watch it. Like, I don't care. Like, it's so stupid. Ugh. Ooh, there we go. Camembert. Hit the thing. There we go. But you're American. Yeah, why does that mean that I need to watch the debate? Hey. You really think that I'm going to be more well-informed or something like that? There we go. All right. Man, I hope that I don't put this up on YouTube and then the entire comment section is just that. This is a video game channel, you know, where we play video games. Well, I play video games. I mean, you can also play video games, but I mean, you know. Because then you can make jokes about it. Why do I want to make jokes about that? That's my future the president that we got to talk about here. Oh, sure, all of you outside of America can just look on and wonder, but it actually has real life effects for me. Yeah, there we go. And you're sitting here treating it like it's a circus. Anyway, I'm not going to watch it. I don't know what you're talking about. Consider playing Warhammer Space Marine 2? Absolutely, if somebody had me play it. I don't know if it's necessarily something I would be super interested in myself, but I don't know. As far as the games go, I'd play any one of the Warhammer games, sure. I think that'd be fun. All right. I'm yeah. There we go. Just well, whatever. 8 enemies won't be too difficult in this area, it seems. I'm American too, and I can tell you that's going to affect me a lot more than you. Certainly. But it's just like, what do you think you're going to be swayed by watching the debate there to voting for somebody different than you already were going to? Come on. Think about that. Tell me that you're keeping an open mind and you're willing to be convinced otherwise of something. Bro. Yeah. All right. Ah, there we go. Oh, there we go. No, I just downloaded it. I'm going to jump on it later. I mean, I think I've heard a lot of good stuff about that series, but also, you know, that entire thing. It is like a first-person shooter, right? It is like a first-person shooter, and that is obviously not my wheelhouse. So I'm quite bad at those games, which is why I tend to end up not playing them so much. You know what? Hey, if any one of the presidential candidates say that they beat 5-cell mode in Dead Cells, if they beat Hell mode in Dead Cells, and not only just, you know, of course, the spoiler boss, but also like the Queen and Dracula, I will talk about the debate on stream. There is, ooh, fun. You know what? I'll take that. I will agree to that. Let me know if that happens. Oh, this is not the time to go into the bank. This is not the time to go into the bank. Jeez. Hey. No, but you know, the bank is just going to utterly destroy me, and this has already been a pretty precipitous run as it is. All right, anyway. And anything of interest? Increases movement speed. Sure. I kind of like that. I think that's like an extra utility, even aside from the stuff there. All right. And you know what? We're going to go get you first. That's going to be important. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, too many things happening at once. Dr. Inferno Firebird has a decent phaser run, but does need to use all of the most ridiculously powerful defensive mutations and items in the game. What does that say about me? Yeah, it says that I won the run. That's what. What more do you need to say? Actually, while cursed, I think I will actually take that. The baseball bat, though, on the other hand, I'm probably going to end up taking otherwise because, you know, baseball bat's quite good. Right? Let's go to the bank to seal the deal. Too late! Already. No, not worth it. Not worth it. It's interesting, but no. All right. Try not to die here. Face flask to remove that phaser. What do you mean remove that phaser? It's like, you know, I don't even have face flask unlocked right now. I don't think that that's going to work. I mean, I guess it could synergize okay with the stuff, but it's not going to be like amazing. No, I'm keeping it safe, baby. Keeping it simple. Keeping it not going to die stupidly. I hope. I hope. I'm still alive for right now, as evidenced by the fact that the run is still going on. Yeah, there you go. See, perfect. Dealt with well, and that extra critical for being cursed, pretty okay too. How many more enemies can show up in this small area? I mean, I guess that's good considering I got rid of the curse and everything, but still. All right, there you go. They should challenge each other to it. Look, if they were doing a GoldenEye match, you know, slappers only, to determine like who won the debate, then I would restream that. I would go do like, you know, esports sport casting stuff like that. It's like that would be great. That's the sort of presidential debate that I'd be looking for. I mean, we'll go get Walls and Vance, and they'll be and no Odd Job, and make sure that they do not choose Odd Job, of course. I don't think that's going to happen on this one. Oh, I don't even like mentioning the existence of politics. I feel like I'm going down some sort of slippery slope, and not the fun kind. It's like a water park slide. I hate it. It hurts me on a personal and like psychic level. I always bind phaser to left trigger. It pains me to see it on the right. But the thing is, it's like right's my like main item. It's my best friend in this world, in this godforsaken world. No, what's the word I want to use here? That's the one that I always consider to be, that's like my main use, and then the secondary one is, well, on the left, I use that one as the secondary one. I don't know, left to right. No, that's actually the opposite of how you do that. I don't know, the primary, yeah, primary and secondary, thank you. In the same way that, but even though when it comes to main hand, oh my god, this is awful. Oh, where's the light? Oh, there we go. They hate that area. What is that? Anyway, what were we talking about? What if we talk about diplomacy? What does that mean? Talk about... Ooh, that's a good Hayabusa gauntlet. Worth it? What's the damage look like compared to 14, 45, 12, 24... I think it's, I don't know. I think it is actually enough that I want to. Man, the baseball bat's good. But I really like the combo that I'm working with here. Yeah, give it a trail. Not when I got 2 times damage here, I suppose, right? Let's make sure that I can get out of here first before anything else, right? So, gotta make the mad dash over here, right? see if that works. Did I? Yeah, there's a couple light sources here, and then one right here, which is nice. I'll take that. I'll take a big old carrot. Why not? It's all for the best. Oh, there you go. It was right here. All I need to do was just walk over a couple more steps, and that was it, right? Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that Phaser is actually probably going to put me in a bad location if I try and use it right now. If there's a single enemy just by itself, that'd be fine, but, you know. Go to the giant, that'll be an easy fight. I think it will, though. I didn't get hit by that because I still got my foresight up, but, I don't know. Weird. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. No, I think the giant fight would be pretty good here. We'll do the, you know what? I'll say it. We'll do the giant fight. I will indeed do the giant fight on your recommendation alone. Okay. Because the reality is, of course, I do have, like, because the reality is, of course, that I do have stuff like a good shield. Scales with stuff. Obviously, the giant can't be stunned or anything, but I think it'd work out okay. But you do have a shield. I do. Yeah, I got this, and it synergizes really well with the baseball bat, which I'm obviously not using now, but still. There you go. And get rid of you too, because I do not like having you around here. Get the light source because that's been a going concern in this area. It's not always, but it is here. I prefer the what? Giant Eye can be rooted and Phaser roots. Wait, can it? Because I tried taking a Ivy grenade into the giant fight before, and it did not work. For using Maw of the Deep and the Nutcracker, I remember. And it was not doing it. But still, I mean, it's like this is a nice fast weapon. I got synergies on it. I think there's something to be said about that. I think it'll go just fine, and I'll prove that right. Yeah, right now, because I don't think there's anything else I need to do, right? Yeah, let's give the old college a try. I'm ready for it. We can also, because this has been a 2-day affair, go and skip right to the next fight too, which is not a terrible idea considering how it's been going. Oy. Also, real quick, let's go switch this up so that I can go and do something else here. Would Tainted Flask be worth it? Yes. Yeah, you know what? I think I can make some use out of that. I thought it could be rooted. I know it can't be stunned, and the eyes can't be stunned, but they can be rooted. Maybe that's the case, because I remember maybe they've also changed it up. That was a while ago that I tried doing that with the Ivy Grenade. I think that was the Ivy Grenade showcase run, specifically, that I was trying to do that. And it did not work, and I was just sort of like, well. Yeah, obviously no stun here, as expected. I teleported to the fist. Good stuff. Man, it's hard to even overstate just how important, I think. Yeah, I didn't see a stun there, but then again, I don't know. Hard to overstate just how good a shield is in this fight. It really is. Just that amazing. Okay. What? I'm just gonna wait. Did I get hit? I got hit into the thing. Come on. Get them criticals going too. That's what I like seeing. No, I can get this here. There you go. Not bad at all. Not too shabby. See? You have a Gungeon playlist? Absolutely, I have a Gungeon playlist for my super playthrough that got even some of the rarest stuff. I got a glitch chest, I got a rainbow chest, I got high dragon fire in that series. Man, the luck that I had going on there was just truly incredible. I am very bad at the Punch-Out minigame. Phaser is good. Flawless the Giant. Sure. If that's the metric we're going by. I suppose. And it is. You know what? Sure. I'll switch it up. I'm probably gonna re-roll the I don't want 2 times damage on that though. That's a bit frightening. Yeah, no, you can watch like full playthrough of Enter the Gungeon. Gungeon time. He did quite a bit of things in that game. Generate shield. You know what? I like that. I think that's good. High dragon fire. Come on. It's just like, how often do you see that? Not very. I'll tell you. Was able to cheese out the advanced dragon fight with a black hole gun. Won't you come? Wash away the rain. You know. I perhaps did not beat that game because I was so incredibly skilled, but because I was very lucky. Which, well, isn't there something to be said about being lucky just... Ah, did I not get that? Whatever. What was that even? Ugh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Come on now. Okay. What a weird, weird Hand of the King fight so far. But I guess I'm not going to complain about it. It's going well enough, right? What? Ow, come on. Messiest king fight I've seen for a while. Yeah, well. I mean, the king fight is usually a one-hit affair, but hand fight, I will agree with Jan. Whatever. Look, I got through. We had a flawless fight. Look, it's messy, but it's working. All right. I think it's like it's going fine. Tomato, tomato. Yes, exactly. Hard king right hand. Hand king right card or hook hand. I got it. I understand now. Ugh. Some weird fights going on in this one, but it's going. Like, that's the important thing. It's going. Even if I die in the astrolabe, I'm going to at least feel satisfied with the way this run went. I also can cheese out a lot of this area by doing this. And I'm going to. I mean, you can't stop me. You can try, but you'll fail. Because that's how it goes, baby. Dr. Inferno Firebird, world's greatest Dead Cells player. Yeah, that's how you do it. Hey, not bad. And there's the thing I'm probably going to pick up then, too. Now shut up. You knew I was going to do this. You've been watching this. You know me. Still the same old G. This is how there was no other way that this could have gone. Really? Oh, so much for getting the potion charge then. I don't even know that the guy could appear in here. I thought that this place would have been safe from the incursion of the Mimic. How wrong I was. I would have gotten the potion charge if that was the case. Well, it's a good thing that I took the thing then. And there you go. See? It's totally fine. There was never any danger in the first place. My muscle memory always gets me to attack enemies immediately. Oh, I mean, that's true for me, too. I don't know if you've ever seen A lot of times whenever I get this necklace, I just forget and then just go and attack enemies all traditional style anyway. It's like, no, I think that's reasonable. There you go. Like the nice little two-shop setup that they got going on there. That's fun. I'm still annoyed though that that there can be a mimic here and that I've encountered it. I guess this is a pretty decent run, all things considered, but still. So I didn't have to worry about it too much. But like, I don't like it. I don't like having to worry about this sort of thing, especially because I don't think you can get the little lore room that will actually inform you that there is a mimic on this level. You know, due to the nature of how stuff goes, right? No, I do actually want to go over there. Hey, librarian. Gonna just sneak right past you here. And this is still not the area. There's lore room? Yeah, you'll find one of the Gyan guys talking about a bag that attacked them, and that's the one where they're holding out a knife. And that's how you know that there's a mimic somewhere in the level. If you hadn't already encountered it first, that is. Of course. But yeah, there is a lore room. It's very similar to the one in the bank, but slightly different. Where is the other key? I got the alien key, but I gotta get the other one too. And I'd rather just do that right now before I go take on the wizard tower. And there it is. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to know that there are actually mimics in an area. Potentially. And that's, again, provided that you found them first. Once got a mimic in the first biome, 3 runs in a row. Didn't in that last stream, I got a mimic... well, it wasn't in the first biome, but the second biome, like 3 times in a row. Wonder if there is just a really make the player mad sort of mechanic at play here. Just really infuriate the player value that gets incremented by 1 until they decide that they really just want to infuriate the player. Yeah, no, I can't think of a better way to phrase that. Oh no. It's too busy playing Dead Cells. Right. Man, I could have gotten 2 potion charges here. Yeah? There, now what? Man. I mean, I kind of like to just keep the various enemies around here around so that I can get potion charges from the elites around here, so I can get potion charges from them, but I don't think that's going to happen, is it? Here, let's just get in here and get to the thing already. I do also have knives, which should make it a lot easier to deal with some of... Really? I don't know. I thought I would have got him in the one hit there, and I didn't. And I only punched once for no particular reason. I don't know why I did that. Whatever. It's fine. I can't believe you're not dead yet. I mean, you are now, so... What does that say about you? Hey, Phaser actually got rid of that librarian, so I'm not going to argue with that. Good. Phaser value. Only seen the lore guy in the bank. I guess I just ignored his existence the rest of the time. I do think that you need to roll under like a fake little wall, you know, like you need to do in the bank to be able to see him, but you should be able to see that at some point, yeah. That should turn up somewhere, I'm sure. There we go. It's not the worst run I've ever had, but certainly it's not like amazing. I mean, which is weird because I am having a pretty decent time as far as DPS and everything goes. The build is solid, the play is not. Whatever. Look, as it is, we're looking at a successful run. I'm gonna count that as a success regardless, because it's a success. That's what I mean by successful run, right? It means it's successful. All right, let's go grab one of the other things. We're not gonna be getting any use out of the invisibility right now. Never want you to slander Phaser again. Too bad it saved you from a librarian. That's a lot of things saved me from a librarian. It's not the first one. It won't be the last one. There we go. Okay, got the stun time there, but I was able to get out of that. Also, I haven't seen the Dark Souls lore room in a while. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of other alternate places than just the... There's a lot of alternate places than just the castle to be going to. Although, yeah, no, that appears in more than one. It's not just a castle thing, is it? Maybe. They might have removed it. How would I know? But we also did find out they do still have the Giga Chad picture, so I imagine that that's still kept anyway because, yeah. Wouldn't that... If I was going to say there's any dumb references that they're going to axe, it would probably be the Giga Chad picture first, right? Giga Chad is Giga Chad. It's so stupid. It also appears outside of the doing a Cursed Sword run, which I don't know. I feel like it should be Cursed Sword run only, because I'm the sort of person. Okay, I actually really like the biter head in that cutscene there. Anyway, almost every time I go to the Ancient Sewers. Is that recent though? Can we confirm that it's still there? All right. Yeah, okay, get that stun time in there, right? Ooh, that was close. How did that not get a parry? I don't, like, I'm frustrated with that. Also get that going there. Look at that DPS fly. Pretty good. Of all things to get hit by. Once again, the run is solid, the play is not. You just go bypass this next phase right now. There you go. And I think we're actually on the final bit here. No, DPS is fantastic. I do believe that the collector up there is invincible while they're doing that, so... There you go. Here, can I take him out with a... Phaser hit? Sort of. But there you go. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Hey, that wasn't too bad at all. Now, once again, I did use some of the most powerful defensive items in the entire game. Defensive items, mutations, necklaces... But I won. I don't see what the problem is. Phaser usage 3 times the entire... I did it way more than that. And you can go and look at that. Anyway. Easy clap GG. There you go. All right, now you can all go back and watch the presidential debate. I'm still, I don't know. I still feel like even just acknowledging the existence of it is too much for my channel. It's Factorio time. Oh, it's too late. It's already 9 o'clock. I want to go get a pizza. and that's where we're gonna end the stream. Me, Dr. Inferno Firebird. I'm gonna go get pizza. As soon as I can click off the screen. Just give it a, just like, you know. Okay, now I can do it. There we go.